Hi, this is Neely with Great Healing Getaways, bringing you news of people and places that are integrating holistic health and wellness from around the world. Well, a lot of people are opposing the new Stanford study that was published in the Annals of Internal Medicine. The study concluded that organic food is no more nutritious than non-organic food, and there's a lot of buzz online from many different people that are opposing this, because they're saying an apple is an apple if you want to just base it on nutrition. But they're taking issue with a lot of other factors that go into our food supply. What didn't make it in the headlines from the Stanford study is that organic food is much less likely to retain traces of pesticides. Organic pork is less likely to be contaminated by antibiotic-resistant bacteria, the New York Times reports, citing the same study. It also ignores a growing body of research that pregnant women's fetuses can be harmed at low exposure of organophosphate pesticides and young children as well. If you go to change.org, they have a petition online, and this is a quote from them. The fatally flawed Stanford study claiming that organic food is the same as conventional failed to examine key food issues such as the use of GMOs, high fructose corn syrup, mercury in the food supply, and countless other factors. I found this on Scientific America. There are more eminent health benefits of buying organic. You'll avoid the chemicals, preservatives, and hormones that conventional farms often use to treat their foods. In the Stanford study, just 7% of organic foods were found to have traces of pesticides, compared to 38% of conventionally farmed produce. Again, that doesn't mean that organic foods is going to supercharge your health. You'll just be at less risk of exposure to potentially harmful substances, for whatever that's worth it to you. They also continue to write that 38 years after it was banned, Americans still consume traces of DDT and its metabolites every day, along with more than 20 other banned chemicals. Their decade-long presence in the food supply underscores the dangers of the new and widely used generations of chemicals with similar properties and health risks. According to Arnold Schechter, who is a professor at the University of Texas School of Public Health, he says they're man-made, they're toxic, and they bioaccumulate. He's been studying human exposure to chemicals for more than 25 years. So the fact that they're still around a long time after they've been banned isn't surprising. Recent studies sketch a complex profile of legacy contaminants in U.S. food, a profusion of chemicals in trace amounts, pervasive but uneven across the food supply, occurring sometimes by themselves, but more often in combination with others. Included are DDT and several lesser-known organochlorine pesticides, as well as industrial chemicals such as PCBs. The picture raises a host of equally complicated questions. Are small amounts of these chemicals dangerous by themselves or in mixtures? Why are they still around, and how do they get into our food supply? You could read more at organicconsumers.org. And now I found something very interesting for you. I hope this will be helpful. It's called The Dirty Dozen. It was compiled at Down to Earth. It's the most heavily sprayed foods. They got these reports from the Environmental Working Group and thedailygreen.com. They are peaches, apples, strawberries, grapes, cherries, nectarine, pears, red raspberries, sweet bell pepper, celery, spinach and lettuces, potatoes, tomatoes, milk, meat. Some of the other foods that are less likely to be heavily contaminated by pesticides are onions, avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, mango, asparagus, sweet peas, kiwi, bananas, cabbage, broccoli, and papaya. Well, I hope this was useful and helpful so you can make your own determination.